Well, my T-Rexcellent fans, this is certainly the largest item we've had on Carnivorous Collectors so far, and it is, of course, the unmistakable, indomitable Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Super Colossal Indominus Rex, and boy does it look awesome. This is actually now the third Super Colossal figure that I own, as I already own the Super Colossal Rexy, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Super Colossal Blue, the Velociraptor. So let's just take a look at this thing real quick. Sorry about the camera. So we'll just take a quick turn around this guy so you can take a look at the back. But first, a look at the front. We have this nice image of the Indominus Rex action movement. Kenji, Darius, and Brooklyn from Camp Cretaceous, and Toro. Apparently he's also getting a super colossal figure. There's the camp in the background, though unlike many of the other figures, it's pretty well covered up by the Indominus' body, and considering this is a super colossal figure, that's to be expected. Now, to turn him around. We've also got this image of the Indominus Rex right here that I really do like. And just keep going. Because we have the back of the box, which is pretty standard for many of the super colossal figures. They show pretty much the same actions and stuff, including with the mini dinosaurs and such. So nothing too much to brag home around here, but just spin it back around. We have Sammy, Yasmina, Ben, and Bumpy. I wonder if Bumpy will get a super colossal figure. But anyway, that's about it for the box. So I'll get it out of the box and we can take a look at it. And here we have the Super Colossal Indominus Rex out of the box. And man, may I say, it looks awesome. This is probably the best looking Indominus Rex we've gotten in the line so far. Which is a pretty big call because the first one we got was pretty damn good. But this is like, if that was a 10, this is like an 11, and I don't just mean the size. This thing feels like it's about to attack you just by looking at it. And speaking of look at it, let's take a closer look. So the head is very well detailed. It's got the shrink-wrapped look that most of the dinosaurs have in the movies. Just close the jaws. Jaws close real nice and firm, very interlocking, and because the eye is good detailed, the horns are good. One issue I do take with it is along the spikes around here, because not these spikes but these ones right here, specifically there, you see that one is a bit bent out. It feels like they could have, I don't know, maybe added a few more of these or did a bit of a better job with them. But at the same time, that's a nitpick. They still, function perfectly well and serve their purpose as a decoration. Now, moving along, its paint job, aside from around the head, specifically the eye, the sockets, and the teeth, it's a pretty solid grey, which is to be expected of the Indominus. Because moving along here, we have the tail, where the tip here is a slightly lighter color to the rest of the body, but I think it meshes well enough. Once again, it's in. So, see here? As I said, the tail doesn't quite fit as well as the rest of the body, specifically in the color, but that's probably because it's made of a different substance. It's a softer plastic than the harder plastic, but ultimately, I think it works pretty damn well. Moving on. 1 second. The underside is pretty good. You can see where it opens up. Just like all the other super colossal figures. It's sturdy once you get the tail on. Though until you do, it does have a bit of some balancing issues. But like I said, that's only until after you get the tail on. The feet are pretty well proportioned and detailed. The coloring on the claws is nice. And on the hands. So they remembered to paint the claws on these ones, which is sometimes them, you know, don't always do with the figures. Yeah. So that's a definite good one. And the spikes along the back are nicely detailed. Just put that back there. And boy, is he heavy. Or she, sorry, I forget. Indy's a female. Now look at that. Doesn't that look ferocious? Well, anyway, that's all I really have to say. This is a very large edition, but still an excellent one to have. Once again, the size is only ever really a problem if you have spacing issues for your collection, which, you know, I might be one of those. But ultimately, if you can think of a place to put it, this is a definite must-have for any collector. Just the sheer amount of detail on its own. This one really looks good, guys. Anyway, that is my T-Rexcellent opinion on this episode of Carnivorous Collectors. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.